Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where we entertain boatloads of bastards. There were a lot of bastards.
A lot, yes.
I counted at least 2 dozen. At least.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Targaryens be fucking around in those pleasure houses. Guys, my name's Amy Archer. I'm here with Christine, my co-host, and we're going to talk House of Dragons, Season 2, Episode 7?
7, yeah.
The Red Sowing.
Second to last episode.
What does the red sowing mean? Like, I know it's the sowing. It's like you've sown something and you want results. It's not sewing like with the thread and needle.
I think it has to do with the dragon seed.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I do have a note that I would like to read at the end. Just remind me from a listener.
Okay.
Who gave me a little bit of dragon lore.
All right.
And I always appreciate that. So what are you thinking of this episode? I know last time we talked, we were hoping for some kind of dragon battle. I think we even may have said, though, that we thought it would be the setting up for the battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you disappointed? Did you like it?
I feel like this should have been the previous episode. This I felt like the last episode had a lot of filler, kind of.
Yeah.
Like this one was better, but it shouldn't be the second to last episode. I feel like it should have been maybe the third to last, or if they should have had 10 episodes, because I feel like there's just more coming and we only have one more episode left.
It's interesting, and you had mentioned it early in the season that you were really surprised that they had the Rook's Rest thing so early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that should have been like episode 6.
Yeah, like a little later. It felt like we were going full speed and then we just stopped.
Yeah, the pacing feels weird to me. I agree with you. It feels like, to me, and I think writers, especially screenwriters, have to walk this balance, right? Of I want to stretch the story out to get 3 seasons, possibly 4. The way they're going now, I bet you they're going to have 4.
Yeah.
But do you risk alienating a lot of your audience by just slowing the pace so much?
Yeah, it's a little too slow. Yeah.
I have to say something else too, and this is going to sound weird.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with Game of Thrones, when you were watching it, you used to have to really work for something, interpret things, try to figure out what was happening. And then once the Double Ds took it over in that final season, especially the final season, you didn't have to work for anything anymore. It was all just out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is kind of like that. You don't have to, there's not much that is implied, or there's not much mystery imbued in it. It's out there. They just tell you what's going on.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely a smaller, it's definitely a smaller cast too than Game of Thrones. And so I remember when the first time I was watching Game of Thrones, I was really lost.
Yeah.
I had no idea who anybody was except for Daenerys.
Right. Oh, Daenerys, the one who came out of fire with dragons. Yes, we all knew her.
That one.
And Tyrion, we liked him because he was funny.
Tyrion, yeah. Just a couple characters I could keep track of, and then everybody else, I got lost. I remember until towards the end, everybody just started dying.
Well, and maybe you're right. Maybe it has something to do with there's not as rich of a landscape.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on in help me, Ned Stark's house, Winterfell. Yeah. And we don't need to.
I feel
we could have. They could have opened up a little subplot there.
We have literally just been in King's Landing, Harrenhal, Dragonstone.
They're keeping the focus very narrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's interesting why, because I understand they're using the book, but a lot of screenwriters will just use the book as a jumping off point. These 4 major things have to happen. Doesn't matter how we get there.
The book is kind of, so I feel like the book is like some scenes that we watch that are a little longer in the show are just a sentence in the book. So they're definitely lengthening. They're really, changing it on the show. They're stretching it out a lot.
Is the book long?
The book is about 700 pages, but
Jesus
but
Christ.
but the Dance of the Dragons, like what House of the Dragons is based on, is only a few chapters
Now I
in
have
the
to
book.
see. Now I have to see how long my book is. Hold on. I think my book is like 50 pages. Hold on. Oh no,
No.
I'm wrong now. No, hold on.
It's like, I think it's 700. Let me see.
It's 186 pages, my book.
I have the book right here. Let me see. It's
Okay.
735.
Wow.
735 pages.
So Dance of the Dragons is the part that focuses only on this issue.
On this timeline of yeah.
I wonder why they decide not to do the whole book and just do this.
I think it'd be a lot. It's
Well, wasn't Game of Thrones like 3 books?
Yeah, 4?
Yeah.
Wait, how many? He's supposed to have 6, right? And he did 4.
I have no idea.
I don't remember. He has 2 left, I think. And it was 4 books in Game of Thrones.
I will tell you, I never give a writer shit about not finishing a series or writing another book because I've written like 1 and I have a whole other one like written and I just I haven't revised it yet or gone back to it yet. Like it's just sitting there for like 3 years. You really do have to be in a headspace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I in my 20s, it's a confession here, kind of.
Oh no.
I got into fan fiction, like writing fan fiction for
cool.
Purely for fun.
Yeah.
And I had fans, like I had good reviews, everything. And I stopped after chapter, I don't remember,
1?
chapter 10, I think it was. I got pretty, I mean, I wrote quite a bit.
What were you writing fan fiction of? Can you reveal?
I cannot. Okay. It's so embarrassing.
It's going to be like the Smurfs or something.
No. Close, but no.
brainy Smurf and Smurfette just fucking got it on all the time while Papa Smurf watched.
In my 20s, my early 20s, I was really into anime in my early 20s. So it was that.
Okay. I know one thing of anime. Ghost in the Shell, right? Is that anime?
That's a great one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't like Twilight fan fiction of something?
Yes. No.
No, something was fan fiction of Twilight.
Yes. 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Which is
horrible.
It's terrible.
It's horrible. We can say it. I'm a writer. I'm qualified. It's horrible. All right. Let's get to some decent writing here.
Yes.
But I do feel that you don't have to work for this. And that's what I'm not loving about this series. I like it. Yeah. But Game of Thrones just had like, I can remember I would have to go in on Monday morning and I ran a writing center at the time in a university. 2 of my students were like big Game of Thrones nerds. And they would come in my office and we'd talk for like 2 hours. And they would have to explain to me like what everybody was doing and did it. And you don't have that House of Dragon. It's like, okay, these 3 things happened and they very obviously happened. There's nothing subtle about it.
And the characters are not as meaty, in my opinion, either. Like, I love Rhaenyra, but I've heard others comment, and I kind of have to agree. Like, she's not, I wouldn't say she's one-dimensional, but she's not fully fleshed out either. I feel like the Greens are more fleshed out, like Alicent.
Yeah.
And such. You see more range there, but with Rhaenyra, it's just kind of like one note.
Yeah, it's so interesting. It would be like if Game of Thrones just focused on like the Lannisters.
Yeah.
It would feel so incomplete. And I think I have to wrap my brain around that it's a different show. It is. It just is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. So we open on this really awesome scene of Rhaenyra's dragon. What's his name? Caraxes? No, Syraxes. Who's her dragon? Syraxes.
Cyrax? Yeah.
And Sea Smoke, my bitch. And they're like, the visual of this is amazing. They're on a beach, one dragon at either side of the screen. They look poised to go. It almost looks like Mortal Kombat with dragons. like that game Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And she is demanding to know Milli Vanilli's identity. And he says, look, this dragon found me. I just want to be a dragon rider and I want to bend the knee and serve my queen. And he bends his knee and she's immediately suspicious.
Yeah.
Because she's like, you did this a little too quickly. But he says he's lowborn, but he knows that the gods have called him to greater things. And who is he to refuse them? And she seems kind of relieved. And I love how she's like, you think you can drive this thing back to Dragonstone? He's like, girl, I got you. All right. I was going to do a Milli Vanilli lyric, but the only one I can really remember is blame it on the rain. And help me. What's the one everybody knows?
Girl, you know it's true?
Girl, you know it's true. There's a couple more that I know. Whatever. I'm not getting into this. Okay. So Alicent, we're going to go instead of location, guys, kind of character to character, but then save America's Got Talent Dragon Rider edition for the end.
Yeah.
What do you think of Alicent this episode? She's basically gone camping after getting her wound tended to.
Yes.
What do we think is going on?
She had to get away. She needed a little, you know, what would you call that?
Little R&R.
Yeah.
I was
going to say like Hot Girl Summer or something, but that's not it either.
No, this is not Mama Platt's Hot Girl Summer.
She's on a lake though. I mean,
she is on a lake. Is she on a houseboat? Does she have a skirt on?
She's not a great mom either. I mean,
no. All the signs are there. But she just I have said from the beginning, I think it's this is what I mean. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to come down to she's going to have to choose between her own sons and her loyalty to Rhaenyra or her ideals or her morality that she knows that is the right thing.
Yeah.
So she's camping with Sir Rickard. Okay. So now we'll go to Larys. So Ironrod, which is a baller name for a dude to have. Yeah. I'm Sir Ironrod. Him and Larys are watching as Aemond has the rioters from last week strung up on the wall. Every time I hear the wall, I think of The Handmaid's Tale. Do you watch that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yes. I can't wait for that to come back. When is that coming back? I think it's next year.
I think they're filming now. I think they said in 2025. The writer's strike just
been
screwed
a long
everything
time.
up. Yeah. I don't know where they're going to go with that. That's another one. Like, the book is the first season and that's it.
Right.
So
but
it's
this
like
is
they're
the last
inventing
one.
the rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That book is amazing. I taught it every year to my freshman students. It's amazing. And they all loved it. Believe it or not.
Important book.
Yeah. Real important. Real timely.
Yeah.
So Ironrod says, look, Larys, I heard a rumor that Sea Smoke has found a rider. And he's like, why don't you take this information and give it to Larys or give it to Aemond so you could curry some favor? I need to know what Ironrod's motivation here is. Is it, I don't know if this information is good, so I'm going to give it to you just in case it's terrible and Aemond already hates you? Or is he really doing Larys a solid and being like, here's a piece of information, I'm going to give it to you to be the supplier of?
Yeah. I don't know. It was interesting. I think he's on the side of the Greens though, from what I can tell in this scene.
Yeah.
Telling Larys.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But Larys is kind of like, where'd you hear this from? And he's like, my squire heard it from his fishing buddy, who heard it from a shipmate, who heard it from a dude in a pub, who heard it from a chick he banged in the pleasure house, who heard it from the maid. Like, it's a game of telephone. And Larys is like, you can mention this, but maybe we don't. Because doesn't sound good. All right. At Dragonstone. Yeah. The small council is abuzz over this new rider, and this dickbag Bartimos Celtigar, I think his name is Celtigar. He's like, can't have poor people taming dragons. What the hell? Not that lowborn scum. He's a real asshole. Corlys walks in and he's like, who was it? And they're like, oh, it's a shipwright in your employ. And he's like, "Ruh-roh. There's like 25 bastards in I'm just filling my ships with bastards." So Rhaenyra has invited this quote unquote lowborn commoner to stay here as a guest. And Corlys is like, let's just slow down here and see what Rhaenyra says. So Rhaenyra's freaking out in her chambers and she's with Mysaria. No tension between them after last week's makeout
No.
sesh. Were you thinking we were going to see them make out again?
No, I didn't think that, honestly. I felt like that was like a moment of like comfort more than anything.
Yeah. I guess I've never like hugged up on somebody so hot that
normally no.
Women who look like Mysaria just don't hug up on me. They just don't. So she says this dude has to have Valyrian blood in him. Like he just has to. But I don't know how he does. So she's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to find writers for the other two. Now Mysaria is kind of like, well, I think you better start looking in some I got friends in low places, if you know what I mean, because I used to work in a pleasure house and they're filled with Targaryen bastards. Everybody's got silver hair running in and out of there. And Rhaenyra's resistant and she's kind of snobby here. And she's like, well, the highborn houses have honor. And Mysaria reminds her, your brothers are not bound by honor and they're quote unquote highborn.
Yeah.
But this common shipwright has vowed to serve you while your brothers seek to destroy you. Like, I think we should do this. And then Rhaenyra says, for 20 years, the lords of this realm have levied insults against my sons behind my back. So you know what? Let's raise an army of bastards. Yep. Kind of into this.
Yeah.
So we see a short scene with Milli Vanilli hanging out in his room. Corlys comes to visit. Now, did you feel in this exchange between them that Corlys sort of acknowledged, like, yeah, you're my bastard and we both know it?
Oh, yeah.
Does this do anything for the script?
No.
It just gives Milli Vanilli a little bit of like...
Yeah, like my dad recognizes me.
Yeah. He doesn't have the silver hair, though, which is interesting.
He does not. No.
So... Jace is very unhappy. Jace is big mad.
Oh my god.
What has happened to him?
Taken aback.
I was too. I thought this was his whole plan.
Right? Yeah. No, apparently no. Just the highborn. That's it.
Well, so he kind of makes a good case because he says House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. And if anyone could lay claim to it, who are we? Then he makes this case and he says to her, like, once you're dead, what happens? And she's like, well, you ascend the throne, of course. And he's like, but I'm a bastard. Like, they talk about it out loud.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I'm a bastard. And the one thing I had to prove my legitimacy was that I was a dragon rider. And now you've given that to everybody, to anybody. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, except when he called them mongrels. That was kind of...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's that? I have it somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of prejudices and gross attitudes towards poor people in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls them mongrels. She hugs him and she says, and I'm going to use this going forward, I mislike all of this. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I mislike all of this. Next time when my girls are just like driving me crazy, I'm just going to stand in the kitchen and be like, I mislike all of this.
And then you like slap them and tell them you've been too nice for too long.
Yeah.
Or whatever she said the last episode.
You have forgotten to fear me. It's my fault you've forgotten to fear me. That's right. I did promise to use that one. So she hugs him. She says, look, God has laid this before me. I've got to do it. When Jesus tells you to do something, well, I always conflate God and Jesus, and they're not the same thing. When their God tells them to do something, you do it, is basically what she's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Harrenhal, your favorite location. So somebody had reached out to me and said the reason that Daemon is at Harrenhal is because he's not in this part of the books. Is that true? Like when he's off at Harrenhal, we don't see him in the books. But they wanted to keep Matt Smith on screen.
Yeah, I think I think that, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk
Okay.
about it.
Only here on Lomas Recap do we get a host who says, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to spoil anything.
I understand.
This is tricky. Yeah.
Well, and again, this is like, you can't have it both ways. Like, we're screaming for more character development, richer characters, but then we're getting character development with him, but it feels
too
like
much.
Give me some dragons. What are you doing? Yeah. So Lord Oscar shows up with the River Lords, Uncle Husband quite pleased. And he tells Oscar, you're suddenly of importance to me because now you rule the River Lords. Oscar tells Uncle Husband, you've made quite a mess here. You've committed barbarities in the Queen's name, and it'll be hard to get the River Lords to raise their banners to you because they hate you. He seems surprised by all of this. But then Oscar says, my grandsire swore a loyalty to Viserys, so we will do it. We will keep our word. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. So Daemon says to Oscar, look, I don't need these assholes to like me. I just need their swords. Well, it kind of helps if your soldiers are loyal to you, dude. Because they all have swords that could be turned on you.
Right.
You're one person, they're an army. So he goes out into the little backyard, like you called it, and the River Lords are not happy.
Nope.
And they're like, you trust this guy who did this terrible shit? Now we see Willem Blackwood. He steps forward and they're like, dude, you were like raping and pillaging. Like, we don't like you anymore. And Willem Blackwood's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was only doing what he asked me to do in the name of the Queen. And Oscar says, look, I'm young and I hate this. I just would rather be playing Xbox right now so much. He's like, but I need to defer to my grandsire's wishes. And Daemon says to him, watch your tongue, boy.
Yeah.
And Oscar Tully says, do you want our army or don't you? But the River Lords, Christine, they demand justice and they tell Daemon, you need to deliver it. He has to chop. And I was saying to my husband while I was watching this, I'm like, oh, he has no problem chopping somebody's head off. Daemon? No. Yeah. He'll do it. And he did. Chopped his head right off.
Yeah.
As he's doing it, Blackwood is screaming, I was only doing what you told me to. Off. Back in his room, he sees Viserys, who's old and leprosied up by this time. And he's in pain. And he says, the crown crushes whoever wears it. You always wanted it, Daemon. Do you still? So do you think we are at the end of Daemon's existential journey?
Dear God, I hope so.
Oh my God.
When I saw that scene with Viserys, I was telling my husband, like, again? We're going to see this again?
Were you happy to see him with his leprosy back on?
No. It was so sad.
I know. He kind of looks like Aegon.
I gotta say though, this scene, I did enjoy this scene with Lord Oscar.
Yeah.
He really stepped up. He was not afraid of David.
I mean, he's like what, 15?
Maybe.
I mean,
13?
my kids are 17. They're still afraid of the dark. They could never lead the River Lords into war. It's pretty impressive.
And I think that, I don't know what you thought, but it was justified in this case. I mean, I don't know. It just
what
felt
was
like
justified, the head cutting?
Yeah, beheading, because they weren't going to follow him, or they would have done it very begrudgingly, because this person raped and pillaged, and that's just not acceptable no matter what.
I mean, whether we agree with it or not, like, that's what justice looked like in this world. So yeah. And for Daemon to have to apologize or admit that he was wrong and do this was that was a big step. I don't know if he would have done that 6 months ago, which is how long I feel like we've been at Harrenhal. All right. So at King's Landing, Master Orwell, I think that's his name, Maester Orwell, is walking Aegon around. This was hard for me to watch. Oh my God. Let me just say, as he's walking and screaming in excruciating pain, And then thank God I have to watch everything closed captioning because you hear a snap.
Oh,
And
it
I
was
thought his
terrible.
bone snapped,
Me
but it was his
too.
cane. His
I
cane
know.
snapped. Oh,
I
thank
thought it
God.
was a bone.
Oh, I was dying. I was dying. So Larys comes in and he helps Maester get him to bed. He's like, "What are you doing? You have to be careful." And Maester says,
Mhm.
so now we know there's been a conversation here. We know that Larys is propping Aegon up for something
Mhm.
because Maester says, "Look, I'm only doing what you told me to. You told me get this motherfucker walking as soon as I possibly can."
Yeah.
So, what do you think Larys's play here is? Do you think he's trying to get power back off of Aemond?
Mhm. Yeah. He wants Aegon to be in power again.
Okay. But if Aegon recovers,
Mhm.
very much like January 6th of a certain year, do we think Aemond's just going to be like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out. My brother's back in." Like, is he going to leave? Or is he going to tell the
Mm.
Kingsguard, like, stand by and stand ready? Like, I don't know. I just don't
Stand
trust
down.
this guy.
Stand down and stand by.
Right. Like, I just don't trust this guy to be like, "Okay, Aegon,
Yeah.
you're back." Because
Yeah.
now mom's gone. Otto's not there.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to go the way that
It's not
Larys
gonna go
wants
well.
it to go.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Corlys shows up in, are they in the Stepstones? Where are they? Driftmark?
Driftmark.
Okay. So Corlys shows up in Driftmark and he finds Adam. Is that him, Adam, or Alan? The brother is
Alan, the one without the long
Millie.
hair.
Who's Millie Vanilli?
That's Alan. No, that's Adam. That's Adam.
Okay.
Adam is
Okay.
Millie Vanilli.
Okay. So Adam, I have it. Okay.
So it's
So,
Alan that he's talking to here, I
oh,
think.
he's talking to Alan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Corlys finds him and he says, "Look, we need some charter ships outside the harbor at King's Landing. Can't tell you what, it's a secret mission. You're going to see a lot of silver-haired people running down the beach. Get them all on these boats and get them over Dragonstone." And he confides in him that his brother Sea Smoke's rider.
Mhm.
And Corlys says, "I never knew your mother's lineage. But was she highborn by any chance? Because your brother's riding a dragon." And he goes, "You should try it. Rhaenyra's rounding up the bastards." And this dude is like, "My brother always wanted more. I am of
Yeah.
salt and sea, and I yearn for nothing more." I love that phrase, "I'm of salt and sea,"
Yeah.
because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm kind of salt and sea. Like, I have a dream to be,
Mhm.
as Poodle says, a salt wife. Like, I just want to sit on the New England coastline and stare at the ocean and mourn for Timmy when he's gone someday.
Oh.
Just wearing like a little cardigan, maybe have my little poetry book and a
Mhm.
babushka and just be staring out at the sea. And I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right. So now we see this very short scene of Rhaena. And as predicted, these kids are going to Pentos and she runs off and does not go with them. She's looking for the wild dragon. And I want to say, haven't these poor fucking kids been through enough? Now the one stable person that their mother sent them with abandons them? If I was Rhaenyra, I'd be pissed.
I wish there was more in this scene. I wish there was a little bit more. I wish like we would see the dragon or I don't know, maybe in the next episode. But I just again I feel like we didn't get enough in these last two episodes. I feel like there could have been a little bit more. And the next one is gonna just be packed. It feels like that at least that's what it seems like.
Either the next one is going to be packed or they're going to edge us in the next one. They're going to take us right up to the battle. And
Cut.
and I'm going to be really upset about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just feel like, who is minding these children if Rhaena's not with them? Rhaenyra specifically said to her, "Be the mother I cannot be to them."
Yeah, but she's like 14 or something,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I guess just the lure of a wild dragon pulled her away.
Exactly.
It's so heartbreaking.
This is not in the book. This is very different
Oh,
from the book. Like
okay.
I mentioned before, there's a character that's not here.
Is that
That
Nettle? Nettles?
Nettles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is different.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now we have what I call the beginning of the AGT of bastard dragon riders. So it's like American Idol, America's Got Talent. We're doing the tryouts, The Voice, whatever, however you want to call
This was a mess.
it. It was a mess, but you know what I loved? We had
Oh
some real
yeah.
T-Rex shit in this.
There was. I think they used, like, have you heard that audio of the T-Rex?
Oh,
They
yes.
like the new one, the one where they figured out what they actually sounded like. I heard that in there a
Oh, wait
little
a
bit.
minute. Like scientific stuff?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
real
like
things. No. I
they
didn't
have
hear this yet.
oh, you got to look it up. It's really creepy. It is so creepy. It's way creepier than what you see in Jurassic Park or here in Jurassic
How
Park.
did how? Just how?
They kind of go oh 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 oh
Oh my god.
oh, 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 like
Sounds like Ed McMahon laughing at Johnny Carson.
it's like this creepy laugh almost. You gotta hear it. You
But,
gotta
like,
hear it.
how do they know that's what they sounded like?
I guess they
If you're like an archaeologist, like how do you, or an anthropologist or whatever,
Mhm.
how do you even begin to find this out?
anthropologist.
I don't know, whatever the fuck they are.
Sorry.
What's an anthropologist? I need to look
Studies
this up.
people.
Okay, so would this be an archaeologist?
I think archaeologist and a I don't know what,
Archaeologist studies prehistory, but they only study it through the
it has to be some sort of scientist.
examining sites and analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. All right. We're not doing this. Okay. So, but tell me, like, how do you think they found that out?
I think they took, like, I guess they took the bone structure and then they figured out the vocal box and stuff and how they would have sounded. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
It's
like,
cool.
did somebody leave their iPhone recording? Okay, so here's how dumb I am. Are you ready? Here's how I would approach this problem. I thought you were going to say, I don't even want to say it out loud. It's so, this is literally the thought that went through my head. 3 college degrees. Okay. I'm like, did they maybe measure the vibration off of surrounding rocks? First of all, where would the rocks be? Second of all, I can't. Okay. Anyway, just a little insight into how dumb I can be, guys.
It's on YouTube if you look it up.
Oh, I need to find this.
Yes, you need to.
But you think they use that?
It sounded, if you go listen to it and then watch the dragon scene, especially the Vermithor scene,
Yeah.
you kind of hear a little bit of that laugh that he does, like this little. I make a terrible impression, by the way. This is not an accurate T-Rex.
He is a thing of nightmares, Vermithor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we see King's Landing rounding up the bastards. We see Myseria's network at work, and they're gathering everybody. Ulf doesn't seem to want to go all of a sudden, but his buddies are like, you've been talking shit for 2 years. Like, get on that fucking boat before we kill you. Hugh Hammer's going, and he tells his wife his story of his patronage. His mother was Sarah. Is that how you say it? Saera, Sarah Targaryen.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a lady in the pleasure house, and men paid extra for her because she had silver hair and she was, supposedly highborn. Now, I have heard that her dad ran her out of town. So I got a message, hold on, from Carson, backdoor friend Carson.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, Vermithor is a boy. His rider was King Jaehaerys, the one that held the Great Council.
Mm-hmm.
And Silverwing is a girl, and her rider was Queen Alicent. Alicent?
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They both were hatched from their cradle eggs and are basically a married couple and have always been together, except Silverwing has been on some adventures like to the Wall. It is not fully confirmed, but hinted that Hugh's mother was Sarah. She was the daughter of Jaehaerys that was cast out for being too promiscuous, and then she ran off to run a pleasure house. So it would be a big fuck you to her dad that her bastard son now has his dragon. I like that. Thank you, Carson. I like that analysis. Yeah. So I guess they're in love. They're and the funny thing is somebody wrote on that comment, "Wait, I never saw the show before. Do people hatch from eggs?" Cuz the way it was written, she thought somebody hatched from an egg. Carson's like, "No, no, no, no. The dragons hatch from the eggs." Okay. So Hugh Hammer, like I said, is explaining his lineage and he talks about his mother. So there are a lot of bastards. There's like 4 boatfuls of them.
Mm-hmm.
Once they
Oh,
get
yeah.
there, Rhaenyra's dragon keepers are fed up and they all walk off the job. Never a good sign. Never a good sign,
Nope.
guys.
Mm-mm.
If you show up for a job interview, say you start a job, Christine, imagine this. Okay, you're starting a job day 1, you go to work. The whole HR department is like, "No, we're not standing fucking behind this. We're out of here." And they all walk out. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I should probably leave.
Something's wrong. So they accuse her of being careless with the lives of these people because they're lowborn.
Yeah.
She is unrattled by this and she continues on and she rallies the troops by giving a speech in which she acknowledges, yeah, you're all probably going to die in really horrific ways. But once this is done, there's a path to peace. The other side, seeing all of my dragons, will immediately stand down. And she's like, "I'm doing this for you. To end the suffering, to end the starvation, to end the war." Oh, does she believe any of this? And then I have to remember, she's not seeing Aemond and Aegon as we are.
Yeah.
So she doesn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now she talks about Vermithor. He's the second largest in the world after Vhagar. He's also real fierce, and they call him the Bronze Fury. Let's go see him. Let's go. So they all follow her, kind of like
this scene. As I was watching this, I was like, how is this gonna work? Is he just gonna burn everyone at the same time?
Here's what I thought they should have did. I thought they should have did like Red Rover style when you're in elementary school, like everybody just get in a big half circle and let the dragon just sniff until he finds the one. I don't know. And burn everybody else.
Odd.
Instead of this chaos is what happened.
It was I was like, how is this gonna work? This doesn't look good.
Maybe she should have like narrowed it down into group work. Like, I'm gonna break you guys into groups of 3. Let's see how that goes.
It was
I don't know. Putting all like 40 of them right there to burn to death didn't seem
right there, right in front of him.
Yeah, right there. And she runs off. That's another
and
bad
she
sign.
Knew. She just saw the Darklyn die, burn to death right in front of her, and she puts like 40 people just right there, and oh well, whatever.
Maybe she figures like that's sea smoke, they're a bitch, so maybe Vermithor won't do it. So
that's true. She was kind of like trying to calming him down, and she seemed kind of like, oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
cool.
So this was interesting how that she summoned him.
Mm-hmm.
She summoned him by like inviting him to come over in High Valyrian.
Yeah.
He shows up and he is fucking impressive. Mm-hmm. I want to watch the scene again as soon as we get off. I'm going to go watch it again. It was
then
so
listen
impressive.
To the T-Rex thing.
I'm going to be all over the I'm going to be down the rabbit hole tonight. There goes the next 3 hours. My cooking fever will have to wait. So, some poor bastard steps up to go first. And I don't know who this guy is, but he doesn't. The minute I looked at him, I'm like, this guy does not stand a chance. He is, because we don't know him. And I know we know Hugh and Ulf.
We know. Yeah.
Vermithor lights the fucking place up. I mean, it is like, woof, 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 woof. He's chewing people. He's grabbing people who are like half burning and running. I mean, it is wild. It is a scene to behold. Yeah. So she says, or I just wrote, this is gnarly. He's eating people who are on fire. Can he eat his own fire? Doesn't that burn his throat? But I guess it doesn't, because the fire comes out of there.
Comes out of his throat.
So just when she thinks all of this has gone to shit, Hugh Hammer is able to tame Vermithor. Mm-hmm. And I think he earns Vermithor's respect in a weird way.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's trying to protect another woman, and he's just like, here I am, fucking take me, you asshole. And Vermithor's like, okay, I like your attitude. All right. All right, let's do this. I have a question, too. Do all these dragons just fly around with empty saddles on them?
That's what it seems like.
And is the saddle part of the dragon, or is it
No.
extraneous and put on there?
I'm pretty sure they put it on the
Okay.
dragon. Yeah.
All right. So Ulf, meanwhile, was running away, and he runs right into Silverwing, who claims him. So we have our two new dragon riders,
Mm-hmm.
Ulf and Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. End scene. At the small council in King's Landing, Ironrod says Prince Daeron has taken to Wing, and he's like, don't worry, Aemond, your brother's going to be here soon to help you out. And Aemond looks like he just wants to smash everyone with this little marble. Outside, ruckus erupts as a dragon flies overhead and people are screaming, dragon, dragon. Aemond mounts up and gets to Vhagar to see who this is. It's Ulf. And Ulf is like, he's literally flying a dragon right over King's Landing. Like, why not light it up? What are you doing?
He can't control the dragon very well.
I don't think so, but he can just burn everything to the ground right now. Maybe he doesn't know the word. You know?
Yeah, I don't think he's very well trained.
No. Now Aemond jumps on Vhagar. Vhagar has seen better days.
Mm-hmm.
Vhagar is starting to look like me. She's tired. She's been through it. Parts are sagging on her that are very obvious. She's barely able to climb through the sky, but she's given chase, and Aemond stops just shy of Dragonstone. Now, what did you think of his control over Vhagar?
Pretty impressive. He's a great dragon rider.
Because remember, when he first rode her,
mm-hmm.
he couldn't get her to not eat Jace. Or
That's
Jace?
true.
Luke. Yeah. But now he seems to be able to control her.
Well, I think that you can't ever fully control the dragon too. I think that's also part of the lore. Like you can't fully control them. Okay. But I mean, I think Daenerys is a special case because she was the unburnt. And obviously the Targaryens do burn. Right. She did not, and she was, they were born with her. So I think that's a whole different story.
And here's another question. The way that Rhaenyra, and you might not know the answer to this, but I'm just throwing it out there. Mm-hmm. The way that Rhaenyra was able to bond with Vermithor and touch him and calm him. Once you're a dragon rider, can you ride any dragon? Like, can you calm or soothe any dragon? Or are you not? They don't light you up?
Don't know. I'm pretty sure you have. So I believe. Gosh, I feel like George R. R. Martin wrote about this recently, and I can't recall it very well. But my understanding was that there's only one rider until they're dead. Okay. And now that the question is then, what about Laenor and Sea Smoke? Right. So is Laenor dead or not? Or
do we take that to mean that Laenor is dead? Could be.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about this. I feel like I read it somewhere though.
Without spoiling anything, do we ever learn of Laenor's fate in the book?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right. So he's just got like, there you go. Like, let's see his story. Like, there's a subplot we could have. He could be like the Arya, like off training to do wild shit.
A lot happens. A lot happens with that's the thing. I feel like we're missing out on more battle scenes here. There's definitely more coming. There's more fights coming.
Yeah. So we get this end scene, and it's Rhaenyra standing out, staring over the sea with her 3 dragons and their riders behind her. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And now Aemond knows, like, okay, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 dragons?
Yes.
7. If Rhaena can tame Sheepstealer or whoever he is, they'll have 7.
It's okay. So Rhaenyra, Jace, Rhaena, when she gets her dragon, Adam, Ulf, and Hugh. So that's 6.
And Daemon.
Oh, and Daemon, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, yeah.
Yeah.
7. And then the greens have Vhagar but then Aegon is
Sun Fury's
disabled.
gone, right?
And
Sunfire,
then
he's gone.
Sunfire is not
Yeah.
well.
And doesn't
And
Helena have one?
Daeron. Does she? Yeah, I think she does.
She does. Moonbeam
Yeah.
or something, because
Yeah.
Moonbeam, listen to
Okay,
me, I
so
think
they
that was a My
have
Little Pony.
possibly 3 or 4, but one can't do anything. Yeah.
I think we see in the preview for next week that Aemond is going to ask Helena to ride on her dragon. Okay, ready? I found it.
Okay.
Okay, the greens have Vhagar, Sunfire, who's dead, Dreamfire, who's Helena's, and that's it. And they'll have, what's his name?
Daeron's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
So I don't think
So-
Sunfire's dead, but they can't do much. They can't really fight. They can't fight. So they're
Right.
just pretty much out of the picture.
The blacks have Syrax, Rhaenyra's,
7.
Caraxes, Meleys is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Vermax is Jace's.
Mm-hmm.
Sea Smoke, Vermithor, Silverwing, and then neutral is the Vale's Mystery Dragon, and unknown is Daeron's dragon. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. It's going to be interesting. I need blood. I need gore. I need dragon fire burning shit down. I need dragons eating each other. Dragons eating people on fire. I need it all.
I wonder how they're going to end it this season. Like, are we going to see a victory here?
No, I really think they're just going to take us right up to the battle. It'll start even. And then we're done.
God.
Here's what I predict. We're going to see one major character die.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like
possible.
They'll start a battle. We'll see 1, possibly 2 die.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're just going to end it. And it'll pick right back up there. But it won't be resolved.
No. Yeah, I think this is going to be 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it has to be at this point if you're going this slow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going pretty slow. Yeah.
All right, my friend. Thank you for covering this with me. I know you started a new job this week, so you're busy, and I appreciate you making time.
No problem.
If you guys haven't already and you want to check out our Gypsy Rose coverage, are you watching Gypsy Rose?
I haven't had time.
I haven't even
watched 90 Day this week.
The tell-all's good.
I'm way behind.
The tell-all, they're making them all live in the house together.
I know, I heard. Well, they didn't air it. Now they changed it where they won't put it on Max unless
it sucks.
Unless it's aired already. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
But it was good. I really liked it.
I need to catch up on that. I've been watching
Ashley of Ashley and Manuel. Ashley was reading Jasmine and Gino and Angela, all of them, for filth.
Oh,
it was great. It's great.
They're my favorite, I think, this season.
Ashley and Manuel.
Ashley and Manuel. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty entertaining.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're covering on Patreon Sister Wives, Gypsy Rose, Love After Lockup. Are you watching that?
I have to watch. I have to catch up.
You're a big fan. I know you are.
I'm a huge fan. I can't wait. I'm gonna watch tonight that and Other Way and all of it. All of
it. Got to catch up on our shit shows. All right, guys. Join our Facebook group if you haven't already. Backdoor Friends, and Christine and I will be back here next week with our finale.
Oh boy,
that's it. That's the end. Let's all keep our fingers crossed for some burning people.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you soon.